Good morning, boys. We're off to another chilly start in the 40s. A cloudy day, and it's only going to be in the 50s. Well, Marty, you have the alone bowl this morning. Hey, Tux. Hey, bud. Well, at least everybody is here and eating and where they're supposed to be today. I'm very appreciative. I need those mornings like that. She's got to help me through my entire morning. Come on, nighttime. Come on. We're officially late this morning. I think it's like 6:45 already. It is what it is. I'll explain in a minute. And now I don't have my purse. My purse is in the house, Johnny. Let's try this again. Thank you, Ruby. So you can't open it if I don't have the key fob. Well, it's saying 7:28. We better not lose any more minutes. I think 7:35 is the official late time. But he's got to walk to where he's supposed to be. Well, we are gonna get across town still at about 7:29 a.m. So that's good. We haven't lost any time or had any additional problems on the way in. You can see the clouds up there this morning. Apparently that's what it's going to look like today, and there is a chance of rain, but maybe not until tonight. Johnny has a math test today, so we'll all wish him good luck on that. He was studying, preparing, going over notes and stuff a good part of the day yesterday, so it was good that he was home and had, you know, more time to prepare, I think. I have my yearly, well, it's actually biannual follow-up with my oncologist today in Durham. So that's at 10 a.m. and I don't know, all the blood works come back good. This is just kind of a formality at this point, so I'm not super stressed about this. And that's also why Don didn't make... he was willing to come, willing to take off and everything, but he's so stressed and has so much stuff to do. I didn't feel this was one of the times I really super needed him to do that, so we talked it through, and I technically have just enough time to go home and pick him up and then go to Durham, or go straight over there and maybe stop at a Target or a Walmart or something for a few minutes, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I have about an extra hour. It's sort of one of those times where I have too much time not to, you know, too much time if I go straight there, and it makes no sense to go home first either. Sort of weird. A 9 a.m. appointment would have been better than a 10 a.m. appointment in this case. But you take what you can take. I'm stopped at the St. Monica Teen Center here. This is my new favorite place to stop downtown if I need a couple of minutes. And I'm going to study how it wants me to get over to Durham, of course. The problem being this morning that I'm trying to move from one city to the other during rush hour. And that takes me near or through Research Triangle Park, where IBM and the airport and all that other stuff are. But I have plenty of time to get there, so I needn't have to worry if I get caught in traffic. Wanted to give you guys a brief update on Slate. She's hanging in there. She's certainly drinking plenty. She's not eating as much as I would like her to, but she is eating a little bit. I don't know if the stimulant's helping at all or not. What seems to help is if you pet her after you put really super fresh wet food down. She'll eat while you pet her. When if you stop petting her, she looks up at you, and then when you start petting her again, she eats a little bit more. Johnny had tucks in last night because I guess we'd maybe missed a day or two of bringing him in the evening. And Slate was so happy to see Tux that she jumped up on Johnny's lap, and he had both cats in his lap for several hours, comfortable, you know, while he was studying for math and doing his other homework and evening stuff. So that was good. She really enjoyed seeing him. So I'm sure we'll have him in again tonight, and she'll get to love up on him a bit. She's been moved from the bathroom to the green room. You know, when I put her in the bathroom on Saturday, all I knew was today I'm going to keep her in the bathroom. I tried to bring Gray in, and Gray had a meltdown. She could not handle coming into the house for a minute. I mean, I didn't get scratched or anything, but it was only because she's a tiny little thing and doesn't, you know, yeah, she couldn't even enjoy seeing Slate after I put her in the bathroom with her because she was so upset about being in the house. So I don't think I'll be doing that again. But, you know, the green room's better for Slate probably because it gets some natural sunlight, and Johnny's in and out of there more, and then she gets to see Tux, and she's got several places to choose from to lay, and the bathroom can get a little stuffy with the door shut. So anyway, I think it's good all the way around. But one of the things Johnny and I were doing this morning was just one more pass at cat-proofing the green room. I'm sure it's fine. She never bothered Dawn's workbench in the garage because she's the one that hung out in there the most. Never moved anything, tore up anything. So she's the one that liked being in the garage, so she's kind of used to inside. She's using the litter box. So anyway, she's now an indoor cat, I think. And she's hanging in there as best as I can tell. I'm doing everything I can to get her to eat and drink enough to keep her going as long as we can. Let's see what else. Yeah, we had, I don't know, this morning I was moving particularly slow, and Johnny was hunting a charging cable for his calculator for the math test. And, you know, 2 minutes to address this issue and 3 minutes to address that, and before you know it, we were just like late. But anyway, so, yep, that's what's up this morning. Yeah, Ruby hasn't gone to daylight mode yet. It's 7:40 a.m. That's got to be happening here pretty soon. But it's 25 miles and 48 minutes over to Duke Regional Hospital, formerly Durham Regional Hospital. And I guess it wants me to take Highway 70, is that what it's doing? And go past Crabtree Valley Mall and then get on to, yeah, cut through this Avondale Drive to North Roxborough Street, unnamed road. You know that we're always going through that construction on 147, and that will eventually be maybe a quicker cutover, but for right now, that's what we got. So on 70, since it wants to take me out 70, there's lots of different things to stop at. There's a Walmart over there. I might go in and look for Cybertrucks at that Walmart. It's kind of near the Electrify America and Starbucks charger there at Pleasant Valley Promenade. Because I really need to do something for an hour. So like I said, I had time to just drive home and leave, but that would be sort of ridiculous. That would just have me driving a whole lot extra for no real bonus there. So yeah, so I'm going to follow this, and then maybe I'll run into a Walmart. I think there's a Target over there on that road too, so I'll probably go into Walmart and check, and Target and check, and that'll use up my hour. Well, the Starbucks and Electrify America location are right there by those tall trees, and I don't see anybody charging this morning. So I've got an hour still. You know, my appointment's at 10. They wanted me there at 9:45. It's going to take me a few minutes to park. So we'll see how long I'm in Walmart, whether or not I go to Target. Oh, this store is ahead of Fuquay on getting out the matching family pajamas. They also had a lot more Halloween clearance left. I got Ariel some eyeliner stuff. She's so good at drawing those spider webs. Wow, Fuquay has more Legos, but this store has no Hot Wheels either. So I still have about 30 minutes to play with. I'll probably stop at Target. I got a couple storage bins. They're the shape and they'll fit and the brand that I buy, but they're black and not clear. I really wanted to find some clear. I looked out and got 14 cans of mixed grill. I'm having so much trouble finding food that is available and that the cats will eat. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cost, but it's really more something that doesn't make them sick and throw up, and something that, because you can't just switch a cat's food, you know, and something that they like. And just a couple of clearance items. Glad I went in. It was fun to walk around the different Walmart. Tesla's over here on the left. Let's see how busy the parking lot is. Pretty busy. Pretty full. There's a couple of spots, but not many. Well, not being familiar with the shopping center, I came into it totally from the wrong direction, but I'm here now. The cat food situation really isn't any better here than Walmart. Oh my goodness, they had some of these left and they're half price. That is a must for next year's photo ops. Michelle needs the Addams Family towels, don't you think? Oh my God, did I get some deals in there. The cat scratcher decorated Halloween things. They usually go for $20 or $30 depending on how big they are. I had got one for me and one for Michelle at $7.50 for next year. But when I went through the checkout, they were $1.50 a piece. So I went back and I got two more, plus I got two of the bigger one and they were $1.50 too. I mean, that's like liquid gold for clearance stuff. And the towels, the hand towels were like $6. They rang up at $1.50 too. So I went back and I got Jack Skellington and two different Stranger Things sets. Michelle is going to love those. And then there were 29-cent kitty toys, and I got some Frankensteins. Well, let's just hope 9:45 is accurate. Oh, I want to go back and grab more. I just had to, I tell you. I spent less than $20, and the whole middle row of the car is full of stuff. Well, Ruby told me I could go there, and the problem is that I can't. So I don't know how to get over to North Duke Street now. I'm a little confused, but my time to arrival didn't change, and apparently I can get on Duke Street in 4.4, 3.8 miles, so I guess we're okay. Whoa. Wow. Good thing the poor van driver was paying attention. Nani, they've paved Crutchfield. This road was pretty bad off. Paved and painted, and wow, what a difference. They've totally changed how you get into the emergency department, I think. Hopefully there's a spot in this lot I can live with. Wouldn't have been my first choice, but it'll do. It's 9:48. I'd say I'm just fine. Well, Jacqueline says I'm fine. She did a really thorough exam and review of all of my updated medical tests and charts and stuff. And the standard come back in 6 months, which will be May the 11th. And they're going to schedule my mammogram, which is due a year will be July. So as far as they're concerned, I'm good to go till May the 11th, and I'm not going to think about anything until, I swear it. I have an endocrinologist scheduled later this month, and that's Don messaging me. I'll look at it in just a second. He's answering all the stuff I sent inside that didn't send till I got outside. We were looking at the new Tesla wall charger that has a J1772. Since we bought the adapter, we're good to go for anybody that shows up, Tesla or non-Tesla, at our house. We wanted to have that capability. But this new Tesla one is nice also, and goes along with the opening up the superchargers to 10 limited number in the Netherlands. So I got to go see an endocrinologist later this month, and I'm also going to talk to a specialty dentist that does face issues and TMJ stuff, and just kind of, you know, talk about that. So I think, oh, and then, yeah, there's my other yearly appointment too. So I got 3 more doctor's appointments before the end of the year. Trying to make use of why I have paid my deductible, but thankfully not paid my out-of-pocket. So got to get all these appointments in before the end of the year. I was thinking this morning if I should go and get somebody to x-ray my big toe on my left foot where I have all of the pain. I don't know if it's a bone spur, a bunion, or I don't know what's wrong with it. It looks red on top. Any point. I don't suspect they're ever going to fix any of this stuff anyway. So I just, yeah, but I'll think about adding that to the end of the year too. I want to be done. I want to be done with these doctors. I say starting in January, I'm done. I'm done until May. I swear it. I'm headed home now. Well, I am definitely seeing a lot more color off to the side of the turnpike here. I should be home in about 25 minutes. Straight shot, full length of this section of turnpike today. But yeah, you can definitely see more color. Well, I'm coming through Holly Springs here by the Walmart and the new Lowe's Home Improvement, and you can see the status of the road work here is still not complete. Yeah, I guess these things just take longer than anybody wants them to. Working on the new stoplight. They still don't have the other entrance open, although that looks pretty darn close. I'm not sure why they haven't opened that up yet. And then this other super intersection turn lane thingy over here, it's getting close, so I don't know. It would be really nice if they buttoned it up before Black Friday. Just saying, people, just saying. Morris is not supposed to be out here, but he is technically still in his yard, so go on to the house, buddy. I guess I would prefer they not go any farther than the steps here. We did just blow the driveway. And it needs it again. Just being careful for deer and cats. Really? We could go walk now?
Yeah, we can go walk now. Like, you know, freeze.
Yeah, I'm all toasty in my car, yeah, but well, that's okay. Now, I would rather do now than this afternoon.
Yeah, let's get it out of the way.
Okay, let me go change.
All right.
Don made me put on a jacket, but he was right. I wasn't going to put on a jacket. I was so warm and Ruby when I got out, and I just wasn't feeling cold. But the wind, it really is the wind. It's 52 out here, but there's quite a good bit of wind.
And there's no sun.
That's true too. And there's trash. Wouldn't be a complete day if we didn't have trash. We're headed out of the park. We got in our 3 laps.
Reese's peanut butter wrapper. No, yeah, Reese's Pieces.
I'm sorry. It was empty. It's just quite windy, so I didn't record up near the track. But over here where there's this tree block and we're a little low, I can say something that maybe you can hear. Pretty sure I lost one of my vlogging camera batteries yesterday. Probably while I was picking over getting trash, it flipped out of my flip belt. And we haven't seen it, unfortunately. But I think it was the one that was sort of not holding good charge anymore. Probably the oldest one. You know, Don in his infinite wisdom told me I needed to mark them, date them or whatever. Next time, sweetie, just do it for me.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, come on, that was asking a lot. I just want my technology to work. I don't want to have to babysit it. Oh, that's right. I drive a Tesla. That's right. That I don't mind babysitting at all. Or have to babysit that often. But at any point. We took a pretty good look, picked up a lot more trash, and we did not find it. There's a lot of leaves, and you know, if it was one of those times where I walked across the field, that was going to be awfully hard. You know, I knew there was a Coke bottle up by Main Street, so I tried to walk where I remembered cutting in, but there was a couple cutovers to the fence, and yeah, I don't know exactly where those were, so guess I'll be ordering me a couple of batteries. I was supposed to order the one we to replace the one we washed. So technically in 3 months I've lost 2 of them.
Okay, 6104 steps, 53 minutes, 57 seconds, 2.68 miles, and 2010 per mile. We were pokey today.
I didn't feel pokey.
Yeah, I understand. I don't know.
Okay.
It's cold.
Yeah.
This was probably the coldest day. The wind, and the lack of sun and stuff. So I would say, although I was, after we got going, I was quite toasty. But
sure.
You see, I'm not taking off my thing. I'm going to run back to the house.
Okay.
With it on. So that should let you know that
it's not really warm out here.
It's not really toasty out here by any stretch of the imagination. All right, well, I guess I will see you back at the house.
Okay.
I love you. Kiss, kiss.
I love you too. Kiss, kiss. Yeah, Don never in his running career wore pants, but since we're walking, he's not complaining about putting on pants, choosing to put them on. It has nothing to do with me. I simply provided a few pairs of exercise stuff. What a hectic day. We got our walk in. I thank Don. That was awesome. He was able to go. I had 15 minutes to spare. I ate a piece of sausage and a couple of eggs. Inhaled them. I was starving. And I'm 10 minutes later than I would like to be, but not critically late. So my ETA is 2:20. Oh, it might just feel good to sit down for a minute. Might feel better to sit down for a minute, not in the car though. Let's see, Ruby's got 100 miles of range left. I just glanced over there since I did do a little extra driving today. That will be more than enough. I think we've established it's 45 miles downtown and back. And you know, even though today won't be the best range day ever, 101 miles will be plenty cush. Could almost do it twice. Yeah, it says I'll get there at 29%, and if I did a round trip back to starting point, I'd be at 20%. So it thinks I can do it. Downtown and back, no problem. Degrees, sunny skies, a little bit of red popping out along the side of the road. It is a lovely drive in this afternoon, even if I am just a wee bit tired today from all the running around. I love the old Pontiac. That's either a 68 or a 69. My parents' car when they had me was a 68 Pontiac Catalina. It was black with a red interior. And unfortunately my mom and I were in an accident in it coming home from my dance class. I don't know, I was 4 or 5. So we had my grandparents' white version of the same car. I think Dad's was a 4-door and Grandmom and Grandpop's was a 2-door. And then we ended up with the 77 Pontiac Catalina upgrade. Nowhere near as stylish as that bird's beak on the front and those L-shaped taillights in the rear on that 68, 69 version. Hey there, Nani.
Hey, pretty girl.
That's twice in one day you've come out to greet me. I'm feeling really lucky.
Well, you're a special girl.
Here is the Guardian Angel receipt for the clothes. So you should scan it and drop it in the tax place. And my foot's off the brake. You can plug me in, please, before I forget. I was going to say I'm down to 56 miles.
Wow.
Wouldn't be a good night to forget to charge.
Yeah.
Are you interested in the catnip? I think you are. I think you're interested. Oh, Marty. Hi. That's great. Yeah, you can thank Johnny because Johnny said, Mommy, please get Marty a catnip toy so we can see what he does with it. I think he's going to like catnip because he likes all the other toys. Aw, hi Marty. We'll let him play with it for 5 or 10 and then we'll, you know, put it back inside and give it to him in small doses so it doesn't get dirty out here. But I did pick a canvasy one instead of a furry one. He's quite pleased. He's quite pleased. So here's the 2 cardboard houses I got today. A set for me, a set for Michelle, and 2 spares. They were $1.50 each. I am so excited. Here's Johnny with Tux and Slate. Slate does better if you pet her butt while she eats, and she only wants fresh canned open food. She's not eating anything that's been hanging around for any amount of time. I'm still waiting on the flat tile orange 1x2s. I pulled a few off of the windows because all of them weren't done and put them on the floor, but I still didn't have quite enough. And but I got most of the orange floor installed and the bookshelves started. I put the books on, but not the bottles. The bottles are next, and it's coming along, but it's time to go cook.